Hello everyone. 大家好。皆さん、こんにちは。Thanks for visiting this channel. Think about the new normal with coronavirus in Japan to get better situation again. In this time, we share the mechanism of infection spread. It is important to know how to spread the infection to prevent it from spreading. Three factors are generally known to affect the spread of infection, and these factors is also related to the infection mechanism. First one is splashes of saliva. Several studies have shown that the saliva of infected person contains many viruses. The main countermeasure against this factor is taking social distance. In Japan, 2 meters is recommended for social distance, but actually, it is difficult to get exactly 2 meters. So, depending on the situation, keep the distance about 1 meter zoyo. Another one is wearing mask. This wearing mask purpose is to prevent the spread of viruses. The reason it is difficult to prevent infection is that it involves asymptomatic people. For example, 2 or 3 days before symptoms appear. So, the person who may go out and approach someone should wear a mask even if it have no symptoms. Second one is transcription, touch by hand. The main countermeasure against this factor is hand wash by soap, alcohol cleaning, and UV irradiation. For alcohol cleaning, there are recommended values for its concentration from 70 to 83%. The reason that there is a recommended value for the higher one is due to the volatile properties of alcohol. The last one is aerosolization. The main countermeasure against this factor is ventilation in the room, wearing a mask. The purpose of this mask is to prevent virus from getting inside body through the mouth or nose. This page shows the explanation on aerosolization. It is generally a phenomenon in which water is evaporated from droplets such as saliva and becomes droplet nuclei. The following 2 cases can be considered. Case 1 is splashes of saliva from mouth of infected person aerosolized in the air. Because the air situation is low temperature and drying. Finally, aerosolized droplet nuclei float in the air. Case 2 is the dropped splash of saliva from mouth of infected person aerosolized on the surface of floor, table, or partition plate. Finally, aerosolized droplet nuclei float in the air, sometimes triggered by cleaning and human movement on the surface. As mentioned at the beginning, saliva droplets transcription and touch by hand may also have an effect, but how much does it have an effect? Considering that pneumonia and taste and olfactory dysfunction are observed, it is natural to think that the vials come inside through the nose. Some reach the lungs, some stay in the back of the nose and throat, and cause an infection phenomenon at there. If so, not only measure against splashes, but against aerosol, especially in poorly ventilated room where many people gather and make loud noise. We should think about countermeasures. Infection mechanisms that requires caution, especially in winter, as below. Infected person cough or sneeze without mask and splash the droplets of saliva with the vials. The droplet of saliva lose water and become droplet nuclei in the air. The aerosolized droplet nuclei float in the air long time without ventilation in the room. Another person in the room breathes through the nose and mouth without mask. The air with droplet nuclei come into inside the body and reach to olfactory mucosa, salivary glands, and lungs. And over time without care, as Google of mouth and nose, it progressed to the phenomenon of infection. Based on these hypotheses, we should try and verify appropriate countermeasure for this winter. Presentation is that's all. Thanks a lot. See you next time soon. Please register this YouTube channel.